For this first exercise, we're simply going to be loading up, running, and then submitting to Moodle a Yo-Yo Games demo. This is just to make sure that everything is working and that you understand how to make a submission. So we're going to go over to the Demos button on the main page in GameMaker, and then you'll see a list of demos. The one we want is Yo-Yo Dungeon Lite. For me, it shows up here under Owned because I have downloaded it before. Yours will be down here more than likely. Simply find it, hit the download if it needs downloading, and then it will change to a play button. Hit that, and it will pop up asking you to save it. The default name is fine in this case, and it's saving it to a GameMaker Studio folder. I'm going to hit save, and the project will open up. From here, you can explore the GameMaker interface and the demo resources. Like over here, I can open an object and I'll open the player. You can see it opens here in the workspace. I can click on an event and it will show me information about the event. You don't need to know anything about this stuff yet, but it's probably good to look around. To continue on with the exercise, first we're going to make sure it works by coming up here and hitting the play button, run. Wait a moment, it's going to compile. You can see it working down here. And then the game will launch. In this particular game, you can move around with your arrow keys. Now this demo is not complete, so there are no interactions and the enemies don't hurt you, but you can walk around in this space. When you're satisfied, exit the game. Then we're going to go to File, Export Project, and you'll get this interface asking you to save a YYZ file. You must submit YYZ files to me, not YYP, which are the internal project files. I can't use those. So find a good place to save your YYZ file. I recommend somewhere like your desktop or the downloads folder, documents, just somewhere to save it where it will stand apart. I've actually created an exports folder here. Now I recommend that you include your name in the file. So I'm going to add Eric Merrill to the end of that, and I'm going to hit save. When it's done producing the export, it will open the folder that contains it. You can see it right here. Now to submit it to Moodle, I'm going to go into my browser, and I'm in the exercise I'm going to submit here. So I'm going to click on Add Submission, and I can add the file in one of a couple ways. In this case, both on Mac and Windows, I can take the file and I can drag it right here. That would work. Or I can click here to add a file, go to Upload a File on the left here, then choose File, and now I can browse to find it. So I put it here, so I can select it there, and hit Open. Hit Upload this file. Okay, so I have my one file. I can click on it, confirm that it's a YYZ file, and I can hit Save Changes. Now if I remember to set up each assignment correctly, it will only let you submit a YYZ file. It will stop you if you try to submit any other file type. When you have your submission all ready to submit, go down and hit Submit Assignment. It will ask you if you're sure. This can't be undone. Although you can contact me and I can revert a submission so you can edit it more. Hit continue, and that is it. Now switching over to Windows real quick. I'm not going to go over the steps again. It is exactly the same in Windows as it is in Mac. But I want to point out why I stress so hard to make sure you get the YYZ file and you put it somewhere that you can recognize it. Here, I've exported to the same folder as the project folder, and you'll see I have two files that look identical. This is because by default, Windows doesn't show the file extension. And if I switch to icon view, it's even more apparent. In a view like this, you can hover over the files. You'll see this one says GameMaker Studio 2 project, and this one says GameMaker Studio 2 compressed project. That is the one that we would want to submit. That's the YYZ file. You can also right-click on any of these and get their properties, and that will tell you what type of file it is right here. It's a YYZ. So this is why it's important to keep your exports separate, so you know where they are. That's all for this exercise. Simply run and export that demo and submit it to Moodle.